Hello there, Mavs, and welcome to the update where we put the U in CMU-TV. This is the final episode of this season, and what better way to end it off with than some good old holiday cheer?
Well...
What? What's wrong? Are you not feeling the holiday spirit?
No, not really when I'm sitting here. Now it's just only one garland. That's really the best we can do for decorations?
Hey, this garland is perfect, thank you very much. And it's not like I could add too much before it gets too over excessive. Like, Christmas lights would have messed with the white balancing, and I don't think we could have fit a Christmas tree in here without it being distracting.
Okay, but how about smaller decorations? I mean, Rowdy and the Moose, they don't even have Santa hats.
Oh, you're right. They clearly aren't festive enough.
Okay.
Roll it. Mavs, we are right in the belly of the beast, the heart of finals. Though we will win this battle, Mavs, we will compete all of the finals and come out victorious, and we'll be able to celebrate our victories with a nice long break. Though, finals are not everything this week, or this episode will be focusing on, since we need to remember that with all this studying, it is important to go to events and get updates. So sit down, shut up, and get ready for your mind not only to be blown, but updated. On Monday, the CAF is hosting a cram jam for all students. Take a step back from those books and essays to have some after-hours fun. From 9 to 11 p.m., enjoy an exciting night that is filled with good food, snacks, and games, and prizes, and also some live entertainment. It's a perfect way to blow off all of that steam and pent-up stress that this week brings. Don't forget to show up in your most festive PJs since you will be entered to win a brand new mountain bike. What better way to start off your break than shredding some biking trails? Also on Monday, Tomlinson Library is having a blind date event. No, this isn't an event to find an unexpected romance during finals. Instead of going out to eat at a fancy restaurant or going out to the movies, you'll be snuggled on your bed at home with a brand new book. From 1 to 3 p.m. in the library, grab yourself a wrapped book and surprise yourself with a good read. You may get mystery, sci-fi, horror, or even romance. Who knows? But no matter the genre, it'll be a great excuse to read for fun.
On Tuesday, PAC is handing out goodie bags to help elevate the stress of finals. Join them in the library from 4 to 8 p.m. to get yourself a nice little surprise. And amidst all the craziness and exams, it's important to treat yourself every now and then, even if said treats come from a mysterious goodie bag.
You may have seen the posters around campus, or have seen the bins in the rec center or Rubin Hall or in the library, but Friday is the last day to participate in GEM's 4th annual toy drive. GEMS is planning to donate these toys to the Children's Hospital of Colorado. If you would like to give back to the community and give a child a gift they will not forget, then donate your gently used or new toys to the bins around campus. If you would like to drop off your donation at a different time or place, then email Kylie Uschler. Check and cash donations are also accepted. When you pass those finals and start to relax during break, you may find yourself in a bit of a cooking mood. What better way to spread the spirit of the holidays than some baked goods? However, here is an interesting recipe that you may or may not be interested in trying yourself. I'll spare you the pages and pages worth of backstory and get you right into the recipe itself. Roll it! Alright, hello there, Mavs, and welcome to a lovely, wonderful cooking segment. This time, instead of cooking grilled cheese, we're cooking a little dessert. It's Sprite Pie. At least, I think that's what it's called. If you ever want to make this at home, which you will, trust me, you will, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need your pie crust, some butter, your Sprite, of course, and some sugar. Also, if you want some vanilla to add in there for taste, you can. But for now, we're just settling with these ingredients. To start off making your delicious pie, what you want to do is grab your Sprite soda, and you just want to pour the entire thing into your crust. Alright, then next up, sugar. And we're going to pour, the recipe doesn't really say how much sugar, so just kind of add in with your heart, however you feel would be best. We're not done here yet. We have butter, and you just kind of want to add some of it to your, if you can, add your butter to your pie. And the most important thing is here, guys, is that you don't want to stir for some reason.
It doesn't look good.
All right, so after you preheat your oven to 400 degrees, you are going to want to take your pie as best as you can, not spill it, as you put it into the oven. No! And you're gonna put it in there for 30 minutes, and then another 30, because so it has been officially an hour, and so we're all going to take our pie out of the oven, and we are going to leave it to cool. So after you have taken your pie out of the oven and let it cool for 5 minutes, you are presented with the finished product, which it's not completely solidified, it's still very much loose. You're better off serving with a spoon.
They're very clearly not slices. It's separating. Oh no.
And of course, I need someone to test this lovely dessert we have. So, Caleb,
here.
how are you feeling?
I mean, the color's good.
It's a nice color.
It's slightly thicker than just Sprite.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not like I can't just pour it. I mean, you could probably pour the pie, but cheers.
Woo. I don't hate it.
Not the worst. Like,
It's just super sweet, and that's probably
yeah, it's like
because I added so much sugar to this thing.
that sweetness is hitting kind of after, honestly. Do you taste lemon or lime?
There's no Sprite.
I don't taste this. Yeah. Oh god.
All right. So after tasting it, would you make Sprite pie?
If I had to use this recipe, probably not. The most disappointing thing about it is that it doesn't taste like Sprite.
Right.
It's
right.
just that sweet, and then it gets too sweet, and it's just sticky. Like it felt like an overcooked simple syrup.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good way to put it. And then the crust just melted into it, and it just had weird texture.
Thanks for trying this wonderful pie.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, and if you guys would like to try out or go on an adventure and try this amazing pie.
Wonderful holiday dessert.
Yep, back to you in the studio.
All right. Well, are you feeling okay? Also, remind me to never let you near an oven again. That was just something else.
Okay,
And
so
just yeah.
besides some upset grumbles from my stomach afterwards, I'm alive, and clearly you are too.
We
So
survived.
that's something, which counts.
Yeah.
And hey, I don't create a giant mess with every cooking appliance I come across. The Sprite spilling everywhere was genuinely an accident. It's not my fault that the recipe counts for so much Sprite.
And a lack of really anything else. Seriously, who thought that a 3-ingredient pie would be a good thing?
Technically, it's a 4-ingredient pie, but we forgot the vanilla extract.
Because that's totally an ingredient that would have changed and made this pie wonderful.
Yeah, okay. It was a cursed pie. But enough about the food abomination that would make Gordon Ramsay cry, because we have some totally not fake and totally real stories to share with you. We have to leave you guys all on a good note after all. Our president, John Marshall, has come out with a statement saying that he will be putting a giant Christmas tree in the plaza. It'll be over 300 feet tall, and construction crews will be here on Saturday to put it up. Marshall was quoted saying that he truly wants CMU to be remembered for something great. The brand new theater didn't feel like it was enough to really put a staple for the campus, so he wanted to outperform and turned to Christmas trees. Some students are a bit concerned about where the money to get this tree is coming from, and one student brought up that they won't be able to sleep at night with how bright the lights on the tree will be. Another questioned why Marshall decided to turn off all the lights in the buildings at night to better power the tree. I get it, it must come from somewhere, but man, I can hardly walk with the lights on, much less run in the gym with it being pitch black.
Plenty of people in Grand Junction have reported that holiday shopping just doesn't feel the same as it does in the past. They are not alone in their sentiment. Around 62% of Americans have agreed that they don't feel as excited shopping for gifts as they have last year. One person put it, "I haven't seen as many fights this year as I have done previously." I mean, it was you who walked into a store and started fighting your fellow customers for gifts. Now people are just minding their own business. I've been practicing my boxing, but the opportunity hasn't come yet. It's a shame. Experts have linked the difference in atmosphere to the fact that stores put on a Christmas a bit too late. Mariah Carey broke out the ice in seconds rather than she normally does. Because of this, people are thinking that the holiday should start in August.
A robber nearly got away with his biggest score yet, if it weren't for the colors of his undies. In 2022, a robbery in Queens, New York took place in which robbers emptied out a cash register, taking merchandise from a tobacco store. The police would have had a harder time finding individuals to suspect the crime if it wasn't for a pair of underwear peeking up from the trousers of one of the robbers. The briefs were brightly colored with a large R in white. The robber was identified at a different store selling their merchandise because of the unmistakable briefs. So, over a year after the crime took place, police arrested the suspect, but however, the other robbers are still at large.
A brand new mole has been discovered. Or, well, a mole that was previously thought to be a lost species has been rediscovered. It has been over 90 years since anyone has seen the De Winton golden mole, and it is so rare, in fact, that we couldn't even get a picture of it today. But thanks to a team of researchers and a loyal dog, 11 of them have been found. The dog was trained to sniff out the moles in the beaches of South Africa. The mole was one of the top 25 animals on the long list of long-lost species in 2017. The researchers hope to train more dogs to sniff out these creatures and potentially other long-lost animals, as well as to protect these beaches from unprotected development and diamond mining.
What a great way to end this season of The Update. Some weird stories and some fake ones and some weird things with graphics, but we don't talk about that. And I'm sure you can tell, regarding to the stories, which one was fake and which one was real.
I would hope so, at least. It was pretty obvious. Hint, the fake ones are the stories that mention CMU or Grand Junction. And with that, I'm your lovely co-host, Caleb Upson.
Stay on the lookout for the new season of The Update in February. Have a wonderful break, Mavs, and from all of us at CMU-TV, happy holidays. I'm your host, Brianna Sinclair, and until next semester, keep it classy, Grand Junction,
and stay updated.